So I've got a trio of stories here from Bounding into Comics. They're all about Star Wars. First one's Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy admits the company has taken the fun out of Star Wars. Now she goes on, she gave a wide-ranging interview, as it says here, on Vanity Fair, where she's talking about, at the very end of the article, she talks about, the future and all this kind of shit and everything, whatever. But the interesting thing is at the very end of the article, Kennedy detailed that she had a realization after watching a video montage of herself, George Lucas, and Steven Spielberg when she received a milestone award from the Producers Guild of America. She said, "What I was so taken with is how much fun we were having. It amounted to this amount of realization. I do think a little bit of fun has gone out of making these gigantic movies. The businesses, the stake, everything that's been infused in the last 10 years or so. There's a kind of spontaneity and good time that we have to be careful to preserve. I keep holding on to it better be fun." Well, it's not really, I guess it's her admitting that she's taken the fun out of it. I mean, although she's putting blame more on, okay, well, the stakes are too high, there's too much money, so on and so forth. I just thought that was kind of interesting. And it ties into this next story. The ending to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series reportedly leaks online. It's as bad as you expect from Disney Star Wars. All right. So it goes on. It talks about there was a Making Star Wars, their YouTube channel, or a website. They reveal that in the final episode of the series, Inquisitor Reva discovers that Obi-Wan is protecting Luke on Tatooine. By the final chapter, Reva has put the contextual clues together, and she figures out that Obi-Wan Kenobi has been protecting someone, the son of Skywalker. And it goes on, in a follow-up article, the site claims that after Obi-Wan Kenobi returned to Tatooine after a duel with Vader off-planet, he discovers Reva at Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru's moist farm. He doesn't engage her in combat. Instead, she flashes back to her own childhood and comes to the realization that she cannot kill Luke Skywalker. She then just leaves the farm with Kenobi coming to the conclusion that she has not been completely corrupted by the dark side of the Force. And another scoop from the Making Star Wars details that after leaving Tatooine, she returns to the underwater fortress on a planet called Nern, where she reports to Darth Vader that she killed Obi-Wan. Vader doesn't believe her and kills her. Back on Tatooine, Luke continues his life. Leia does the same on Alderaan. As for Obi-Wan, he finally makes contact with Kuko Jinn. Okay. Now, there's a YouTuber, Drunk3PO, indicated that he received similar information. He basically says, oops, no mistake. The series is about Reva. It's apparently when Obi-Wan's off-world, she tries to figure out he's on Tatooine, blah, 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 and stuff. And then she gets them all in a corner. She's going to kill them. But then she hesitates. She can't kill Luke Skywalker, all that stuff. And then when she tells Vader, he has a little more information about that. Darth Vader gets angry and says, "I couldn't even do it. If I couldn't do it, I know you didn't do it. You're lying." Off you go, and Vader kills Reva, and that's the end of the series. And basically, then he goes to complain a bit about how, the Inquisitor Reva character is the star of the show, not Obi-Wan. It's about Reva. She saves Luke Skywalker from death. She covers up his whereabouts, and she sacrifices herself for the greater good of Star Wars. And then this is his kind of editorialization. Let's just throw Kenobi in the series. Let's get Reva in there. Let's let her save Luke, because then we can take her and use her in the theme parks, put her on a t-shirt, maybe do backstory, all that stuff. It's a perfect hero's journeys arc, and we could use that to put more episodes on Disney Plus. Or this whole thing is just made up crap. And that's the end of the article. That sounds like it's just bound, like they're just bound and determined to piss off the fans. To just take this character, now she's the actual star. She's the one that saves Luke, not Obi-Wan. And it's like, I don't, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. Like, I know people, I have friends who are way bigger Star Wars fans, and I'm sure they'll be very upset to hear about this. I am a Star Wars fan, though, or I used to be, to put it more accurately. Now it's like, Jesus Christ. And then, as if that doesn't sound bad enough, there's another story. Obi-Wan Kenobi showrunner describes the relationship between Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker as a love story dynamic. Like, what the fuck? Deborah Chow, she recently discussed the upcoming Disney Plus series. It came in an expansive article from Vanity Fair as well, same as Kathleen Kennedy's, where the outlet claims Cho was the one to champion the rematch between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi, blah, 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 all that stuff. She won over the executives basically to her perspective on the relationship, which Chow describes as a love story dynamic. Running across the prequels through the original trilogy, there's a love story dynamic with these two that goes through the whole thing. I felt like it was quite hard to not include the person who left Kenobi in such anguish in the series, she added. Cho would also claim that even after Kenobi left Vader to die on Mustafar, he still cared for him. I don't know how you could not. I don't think he will ever not care about him. What's special about that relationship is that they loved each other. Okay, that's not a love story, but okay, I get it. It's more of a friendship or maybe like a family type relationship or something. It's not a love story. But anyway, the article says, well, Cho claims she sees this as a love story dynamic across the prequels into the original. The dynamic, which is more accurately described as philia or the love of friendship, is really only seen in the prequels. We see this love of friendship that Kenobi has for Anakin express itself even after Kenobi chops Anakin's legs off and watches him begin to burn in the heat on Mustafar. He shouts at him, "You were the chosen one. I said that you would destroy the city," which is an all-time classic scene. I love that scene. I mean, I think that's one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. But anyway. However, his last words make it clear that the love is no longer, as it's clearly used in the past tense. That's when he said, "You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you." And it's like, okay, it says Anakin's love is completely gone as he replies, "I hate you." It has been gone for quite a bit, as even before their duel began, Anakin told Kenobi, "You turned her against me. You will not take her from me." I won't bother saying all that stuff because I'm not an actor or whatever. But anyway, and here's the problem: you got the damn showrunner describing Obi-Wan and Anakin's relationship like a love story. It's like, what the fuck? Then you got this ending where it's not even where once again he's not, Obi-Wan's not even a star of the show, of his own show, self-titled and everything. You got Kathleen Kennedy talking about, yeah, it's not as fun anymore. And it's like, yeah, it's not as fun anymore because you guys keep fucking everything up. I mean, it's like I don't want to go off on some long rant. I've gone almost 7 minutes already with these stories, but it's like, holy shit, man. I mean, it's just stupid. It's like, you people just do not understand how to make these movies. You should be having fun with the movies. It should be fun. The fans should be reacting excitedly. I understand that they may not take to everything, but it's like it's like they're purposely just trying to be like, okay, well, Anakin, you love Obi-Wan again for some reason. It's like you're scorned lovers. I'm surprised she didn't use that description when she was saying it's like a love story. It's like they're scorned lovers or whatever. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're trying to pander to like LGBTQ people and stuff. It's like, what the fuck, It's just, the ending sounds incredibly just stupid, Like, oh, Obi-Wan, you didn't actually protect Luke. It was this person, this other girl, this Inquisitor. Okay, well, other woman, it just sounds fucking stupid. I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. I don't want to keep just rambling because at this point I'm almost gobsmacked at how dumb this sounds. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and have a good one.